All right, all my NASCAR and racing fans out there. A lot of you know me, obviously, as Righteous Redneck. My name is Mike. Many of you don't know where I'm from. I'm from Beaumont, Texas. Many of you might say, well, where is Beaumont, Texas? Well, it's about 90 miles southeast of Houston, Texas. It's probably you can get there in under 2 hours from where I'm at, Houston, and I guess about 6.5 hours, southeast, I guess you would say, of San Antonio. So I'm from South Texas. So if I sound a little like Stone Cold Steve Austin, it's because I am from South Texas. Houston, Texas, the home of wrestling legend The Undertaker. He's from Houston. Booker T. Booker T is also from Houston. Dustin Rhodes, Gold Dust, he's from Austin. So the Von Erich family, all those boys were from the Dallas area. So a lot of great athletes have come from down here in this area. Uh, Hightower, if you ever seen the Police Academy movies, that man Hightower, he was from right here in Beaumont, Texas. Wrestling great Mark Henry, world's strongest man, uh, from Silsbee, Texas. Silsbee is not far from here at all. Just hop on the highway and head through Lumberton and on to Silsbee. Only about, I'd say, 30 miles tops from here. So Mark Henry from this area as well. I've met Mark. Guy is just incredibly strong. I've seen the man take a quarter and, fold it over 2 fingers. Just extremely strong. But anyway, the idea behind this video is just to talk a little bit about racing and how, you can sit a young person down and give them a whole life lesson just by watching a race. And what do I mean by that? And some may say, oh Lord, he's going to start preaching. Yeah, I'm a believer in God, I always have been. And you sit down and watch a race with a child, a youngster, everybody lines up, kind of like the Bible says. In a race there can be only one winner. There can be only one at the end of the race that gets to hold up the prize. And so that's why you race. There can be only one winner, and that's the goal for everybody, to be that one at the end of the race that gets to hold up the prize. So through life, that's what everybody should be aiming for, to succeed, right? To succeed and to do good and hold up that prize in the end, to be as successful as we can be, and just to live a good life. And that doesn't mean money always. That just means to help people, to do the best that we can do, right? To encourage other people, help people out, and inspire other people. That's what I'm trying to do now. Having just got off of cancer treatment, I try to meet people that have battled cancer and other sicknesses, and just try to encourage them. You can make it through it. Just gotta wake up every day with the right attitude. But anyway, so a race begins, and all of a sudden, everybody's pushing, everybody's shoving, everybody's jockeying for position. And what do we see in the world today? Everybody pushing, everybody shoving, nobody getting along, So yeah, it's just kind of a life lesson, for a youngster sitting down and watching a race. You see how that guy's holding back a little bit? He's waiting for his opportunity to make a pass. He's trying to take care of himself. You can even throw health into the mix. He's not pushing too hard, but he's pushing. He's going for it. He's waiting for his opportunity to make that pass. He got by. You see how he's doing good now? He's out front of that guy. He was patient. He was patient. You know, sometimes we have to be patient in life and wait for the right time to do things. You can't just always, you know, throw yourself out there and throw yourself in a bad situation, because you can get crashed. You can crash yourself. How many times do we see that in life? People take themselves out. They make a wrong move in life and they take themselves out, put themselves in a bad position in life, and all of a sudden what happens? They lose their job. They had a good thing going, but now it's kind of like, you know, they're either out of the race, they got to wait for another job, they got to wait for another opportunity, you know, the next week. So there's a whole life lesson that we can learn ourselves and teach a young person just by watching one single race, whether it's F1, NASCAR, Indy, motocross, whatever it is. We can sit a kid down and teach him, hey, look, you see how that guy was patient right until the very end, and he made that pass and he won the race. You know, he was patient. He just kept doing his job, and then he won at the end. He was successful, and he made that pass, and now he's the one holding up the trophy. So yeah, I mean, just simple thinking, really. You know, how we can teach a kid just by watching a race. So I just kind of wanted to make this video. It was just something on my mind this morning. So, you know, the Bible talks about racing, you know. Many line up, there could be only one holding the prize at the end. So, yeah, just kind of a cool little thought that I had this morning. I thought I would share it. You guys take it easy. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good weekend. It's a cold day here in southeast Texas. Probably it's supposed to get down into the 30s into tomorrow night. And it's March, you know, and that's another thing the Bible talks about, how in those end times the seasons will change. And how much have we seen that? I mean, snow in California, and after that they started experiencing flooding. I mean, it's just crazy what's going on in the world today, you know. I kind of grew up in the 80s into the early 90s, and you know, I can remember being in junior high school, you know, used to never get this cold, you know, this time of year. Once March hit, it was warm, and it stayed warm. You know, all the stuff that's going on in the world, you know, that Bible, Bible, basic instructions before leaving Earth, you know, speaks about all this stuff, said it was going to happen. Better take heed. That's all I can tell people, because it's true. I believe that with all my heart. So yeah, wasn't trying to use this as an opportunity to preach to people, but you know, gotta believe in something. You know, people always want to throw health into the mix. Well, why would God create us to be able to get sick and all that? It's simple. He didn't make this body to last. Man, it's kind of like a locust or a butterfly, you know. Look at a butterfly, starts out as a caterpillar, goes into that cocoon and pops out. That's the same thing with us. You know, this body wasn't meant to last. This body's got a spirit within it that's going to come loose and live in eternity. You know, this body is just a shell. Yeah, we need to take care of it while we have it, but hey, it ain't going to last forever. You know, it don't take a rocket scientist to know this. It wasn't designed to last. We're just supposed to do the best that we can do while we're here. And again, going back, try to inspire and motivate people, help people that are less fortunate than we are, and just try to be a good person. You know, if nothing else, we're not imperfect. We're imperfect people in a very imperfect world, but you know what? We can be better than the majority simply by desiring to be a good person. Some people just don't give a crap about other people. And whether we know them or not, a simple hello, how are you doing? I mean, that might be the best words that a person hears all day long. Just simply being a good citizen and being nice to people. It goes a whole lot further than people think it does. So, all right. Past offering plate. No, I'm joking. And that's another thing, you know, when you support your local church or something like that, you know, that money, you know, the pastor does need to make money, yes. Some take it way overboard and they're trying to make millions and live in these big mansions, and there are pastors out there like that, you know, but they're not all like that. And when you give to God and you do it with the right intentions, regardless of what happens to that money after you give, you know, we're not in control of that, but God knows your heart. He knows your intentions. And when we give to God, He says He'll give back to us. And I've seen it happen in my own life. You know, I've seen it happen many, many times. He always returns it back in some way or form. It comes back to me. So, all right, guys, y'all take it easy. Please give me the thumbs up on this video. And y'all take it easy. Have a great weekend. Bye.